So this video is really gross. If you don't like seeing bodily things or anything along those lines, don't watch it, because this video is all going to be about my wart removal. Hi, it is me from the future, because I was too lazy and forgetful and forgot to film an intro and an outro for this video. So here I am, and if I look different, that's why. I'm trying to make sure I don't look different, because no spoilers for future videos. But yeah, this video is all going to be about my wart removal. Yes, that is what I said, and it's pretty gross. It's a bit painful. I didn't film everything, so basically all I filmed is the healing process. I only got them removed because they were right on my knee, and it was right on the corner. So it was like every time at work when I had to, you know, put stuff on the shelves or anything, it would split. The wart itself would crack, bleed, dry up, and it was just not very nice to be around. It was a bit painful and obviously not practical, so I got them both removed. They were on my knee. One was fine, but I was like, might as well get them both removed since they're there. And yes, it was painful. Yes, the healing process was long. It took me longer because my warts were quite big, so I had to go in for a second time around. That was even more painful. But yeah, this video is just going to be about the healing process. Unfortunately, I did not leave timestamps. So we don't have timestamps for when it is, but I know the order of my videos of the healing process. I just don't have how long. I think it roughly took like 2 to 3 months before it was fully healed, and I've still got scar tissue on the bottom one, which was the bigger one. The top one's doing pretty fine. But yeah, so keep watching if you need some advice or want to know about the healing process, if you're looking to get a wart removed, or just a couple things that my doctor forgot to tell me, but later on I found out. Alright, so what happened was I went to the doctor, explained that they were impractical in the way, impractical, maybe, and so then I had them cryo freezed off, which was a tad painful. It wasn't too bad, it just felt like it was kind of burning my flesh. You know, when you have like ice on your hand for too long, because that's basically what cryotherapy is. It's freezing them off. But it was mostly when it was thawing, so it didn't really hurt too badly when it was done. It was only while it was thawing. Then it was fine for the rest of the day. I was still really sore, didn't really want to move around. So technically you're not really meant to get it wet at all. So I had it covered in plastic with some sticky tape around it, and then I put cling wrap around the leg with some more sticky tape, just to make sure it wasn't getting wet. Of course, if you're getting a little bit wet, then I guess but try to keep the water to a minimum. The other thing was physical exercise. So because it was on my knee, it's a bit of an awkward position. Shouldn't really be doing any strenuous exercise. Because it was on my leg, can't really run, can't really do any leg exercises, even ab exercises, because the position that you're in. The only thing I could really do is like weightlifting on my arms or something. Not something I'm really interested in. Of course, if your warts were in a different position on your body, that's going to be a different story. Then the other thing is, so the healing process was fine. It eventually, one of them turned black whilst the other one blistered up. So that was fine, except it didn't fully go away. So I even had a bottle fall off at the shelf at work, which knocked the blistered one off, but it wasn't fully like ready, and they were bigger warts. So then I went back to another doctor, had the tops shaved off with a razor, no numbing cream, nothing at all. He just sliced my knee off, and then cryo freezed it. So that was very painful, but surprisingly, the pain didn't last as long. It was probably worse, the pain, but it didn't last as long as the first time, so it was a bit more manageable. Alright, So I just officially had my second freezing. So I'm glittery as fuck. I fucking do my highlighter inside in non-natural light, get outside, and I'm fucking Edward Cullen. Anyway, yeah, so I just had them frozen for the second time. He shaved a little bit off first and then froze them, and shaving them fucking hurt, but yeah, that was my little update. And yeah, so that was good. Having them done a second time. This is why my healing process took so long, because I had to keep having them frozen. But yeah, so basically it was all about not really exercising, because you don't want to break the blisters, you don't want to do anything like that, and not getting it wet. And trying to think what I did with my healing. Every day I'd put some betadine on it, and which is like a disinfectant, I'm pretty certain, and then just stick a bamboo, it was a bamboo band-aid over the top. I had one specifically which was blisters, because I'm allergic to band-aids as well. The bamboo ones were definitely a lot better for me personally, and it was good because they did have the blister option. I'm sure other band-aids might have a blister option, but I'm not really sure. But overall, it was a bit of a long process. I couldn't wear anything tight either, so I couldn't wear any jeans or anything like that. I was wearing a skirt to work because you don't want to be putting pressure on it and forcing that blister to pop, explode. Like, you just want to leave it. You want to let it do its own thing. Put a little disinfectant on it maybe, but don't get it wet. Don't do anything that's going to pop it, stretch it. Just kind of leave it be. And yeah, so obviously my warts are all gone now, which is awesome. It did take some time. I hope this video has helped though, because I really struggled to find information on like getting it wet and exercising and stuff like that. So I had to go and seek that information even further. But yeah, my warts are gone. It's all kind of healed, and you can see them now like 5 months-ish later, because I've taken so long to do this. But yeah, basically gone. The bottom one's got a little bit of a scabbiness to it still, but it's honestly fine. That was the other thing. After I'd finished healing, it was very scabby. And yeah, so now my warts are gone. I can use my knee now. They're still like slightly sensitive. Just letting you know as well, warts are highly contagious. Do not touch them. When I did the betadine application, I was using cotton bud tips. So just try to leave them alone. Even after they're gone, they're still highly contagious. So just be really careful with that. I hope this video has helped some of you, even though it's a gross one. And yeah, I'll see you in another video, which is a bit more of my normal area. Bye.